SABC News. Independent and impartial.
From an African perspective.
It's 10 minutes after 1 o'clock. After close to 30 years, Zambia Airways is set to fly again from today. This follows years of planning to get the national carrier back in the skies. Arthur Davis Kopo has more from Lusaka.
The national carrier collapsed around 1994 following immense financial difficulties, and the government could not help to keep the wings airborne. But today, partnering with Ethiopian Airways, where Zambia has 55% and Ethiopian Airways 45%, Zambia is flying again. When the first white aero machine, donning Zambian flag colors, red, green and black with an orange eagle, spinning its landing gears on Zambia's main runway, Kenneth Kaunda International, Monday, 28th November 2021 from Ethiopia, it was all jubilation from spectators, including those that went to officially receive the plane. The 70-seater Dash 8, or DHC, Q400, was officially received by Transport Minister Frank Tayali, who said government will now give more jobs to citizens, as the plane will also boost Zambia's tourism sector.
The establishment of a national airline will spur growth in the tourism and export sectors and will have a significant multiplier effect on job creation. Our full support is guaranteed to Zambia Airways through assured, innovative and effective aviation subsector policies and strategies. According to Minister Frank Tayali, it is projected that the airline that has started operating on local routes, then go regional first quarter 2022 with Johannesburg and Harare as planned destination, will by 2027 have flown over 700,000 passengers. However, few minutes after the landing of the aircraft from Ethiopia, on Monday, Zambians took to social media expressing their displeasure, saying the plane they saw, the Dash 8, is not what they expected, as some further bemoaned the branding of the plane, saying it was not looking neat. And an opposition leader of the New Heritage Party, Chishala Kateka, says this is not the right time to launch an airline, considering a number of factors, which she outlines.
The aviation industry worldwide is struggling with many national airlines, and some have even been closed. The deal to operate Zambia Airways, as structured by the PF government, is modeled along the Malawi Airways Ethiopian Airways agreement model. This model has not worked well for Malawi at all. Why are we doing it? We have an established operational airline, ProFlight, in existence. Have we considered a private-public partnership with this entity, or are we okay with just killing it and then a few years down the line failing with our own national airline?
Captain Charles Musenge, with over 3 decades of flying locally and internationally, a seasoned pilot, describes this development as a necessity for the country.
So this is a necessity, I think, of thinking that we need also to do something, especially, as I say, we are in a land link continentally. So we need to invest in air transport system. I think this is something that the country has to do. We need to invest in air transport.
An economist based in Lusaka, Rita Mkandawire, chips in too.
The establishment of the Zambia Airways, for me, is a very positive move. The industry has been forsaken for a very long time. We keep talking about tourism without necessarily promoting factors that will promote the industry, e.g. transport.
Asked if this is the right time to launch an airline considering economic hardships, Captain Musenge has this to say.
The concept has been understood, not just for identity, but the economic elements of it are quite unknown to exist, but it has to be run efficiently, so the challenges are well known. Yes.
Economist Mukandawere reminds the Zambian national flag carrier, currently with 6 planes, to brace itself for competition. However, Ms. Mukandawere says with prudent management and consideration of people's needs, Zambia Airways can have a great market share against other local competitors.
I feel they just have to be cost effective. You know, getting on a plane should not be a fantasy. We don't want our children to fantasize, to say, I want to go to the airport. We want to make it as reasonable as possible. We want to make it affordable for every Zambian. So the access to airline should actually be promoted through Zambia Airways. So they should just make it as affordable as possible. It shouldn't be that you, the privileged, are the ones that have to get on planes.
The official launch of the plane Wednesday, 1st December, started with Ndola, then touched down at Kenneth Kaunda International Airport before proceeding to another mini launch in Livingstone, southern part of Zambia, where the airline will be operating from. A number of stakeholders aboard the plane and others on the ground applauded the Zambian government for returning back its wings to the skies. Reporting for the SABC's Channel Africa in Lusaka, Zambia, I am Arthur Davis.
That's a report by Arthur, bringing the time to 16 minutes after 1 o'clock. Today is World AIDS Day, an international day dedicated to raising awareness of the AIDS pandemic caused by the spread of HIV/AIDS infection and mourning those who've died of the disease. Government and health officials, NGOs and individuals around the world observe the day, often with education on AIDS prevention and control. For more on this, we join now on the line by Dr. Francis Akpan, who is a Chief Technical Specialist for Right to Care International. Dr. Francis, welcome to Africa Midday.
Hi, Zikona. Good